hearing somebody coming up here. I don't know. It sounds like, okay, I got another voice on there. Okay, you don't know if, is Lucky waiting for you to come downstairs?
No, he's not. No, I have another officer that, I think she stepped in when you got coffee. So
okay.
Until she comes back, he'll cover downstairs.
Okay, so how you doing? You don't mind that I'm staying?
No, go ahead.
Okay,
take as much time as you want.
I don't want to ask your name because I don't know if you're allowed to speak or not.
My instructions were to be posted up there to help people in the gallery.
Okay, so your instructions are for today.
Yeah,
So your instructions are to be here. Can I just let them hear what you say? So your instructions are to be here as people come into the gallery. Am I the first person?
Yeah, you're the first person up today.
I'm the first person today. Are you expecting? I keep on hearing voices.
I hope they expect even more.
You think?
Yeah.
This is good till 4 o'clock now.
Yeah.
Is this the opening day for this?
Yeah.
Because it says on the June 14th.
Well, it says, it's going to be open it's going to be open this weekend for the 14th to the 15th of this weekend.
Right.
Then after that.
But has it been open since June?
Oh, yes.
Oh, it has been open since June. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, thank you. Okay, so you're here anyway. I'm here.
I'm here every day.
Wow. Is this easier for you, just one guy or just...
Well, we'll rotate maybe. But like I said, it's just the fact of just somebody being up here to offer assistance if assistance is needed.
Right. So you're here just simply to do this today too?
Yeah, do this today. Normally I'm downstairs, but like since this is open today, I had to post myself upstairs.
Okay, so I'm the first one.
And the first one.
Now, if somebody else comes in, there's somebody downstairs, what happens now? Who's ever covering downstairs, do they have to find somebody to cover so they can bring anybody up?
No, they send them up on the elevator and like I'll be here.
So the first one.
You're the first one.
Wow, holy cow. Thank you, Mr. J. Okay, Mr. Jones. I didn't know if I could use your name or not.
Yeah,
Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
Okay. Any relation to Andrew or?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, what are you going to do? Okay, thank you. Okay, have a good. I sure appreciate it.
Don't worry about it.
Do you want to read one of these?
No, you can go right ahead.
You want to read one?
No, you can go right ahead.
Yeah, but it'll give you a break.
No, that's okay.
You sure? Read one.
Enjoy yourself.
My listeners are getting really tired of my voice.
No, they're not. No,
You sure?
Like Walter Cronkite.
Walter Cronkite. Oh, good. So I got another voice on, and we. Thank you. Okay. Okay, young women on Rocking Stone Bronx Park in the Bronx, and a group of young women take advantage of the Rocking Stone, one of the most striking granite outcroppings in the region. This massive glacial erratic is 10 feet wide, over 7 feet tall, and weighs an estimated 30 tons. Though it was finely balanced that two men could rock it, all attempts to dislodge it from its mooring failed, and the stone became a popular feature of the New York Zoological Park, created in the same year as this photo. Zoo officials concerned about the rock's potential danger to its adoring public later shored it up. It stands today outside the House of Darkness. Wow, for nocturnal, there's a House of Darkness in the Bronx Park in the Bronx. And this photograph was taken in 1895, the House of Darkness for Nocturnal Animals. Bracklau began photographing as an amateur in the 1880s and was a member of the Camera Club of New York. That's the gentleman who photographed this, Robert L. Bracklau. The Rocking Stone. Wow, and there's some sort of a sideshow going on over here. Oh, I'm looking at the sideshow, the original Turkish Harem sideshow, Coney Island, Brooklyn. 1896, Coney Island has had many incarnations, from the resort hotels of late 19th century to the present-day master plan intended to reinvigorate its amusement park traditions. Perhaps its heyday was from the 1890s to World War I, when legions of working-class people could be transported, sometimes conned, by exotic acts that blended the real and imaginary. The Turkish Harem was once a popular sideshow. When the Parks Department took over the beach and Boardwalk in 1938, it built public amenities, and some of the carnival atmosphere was diminished. Again, it's being equated to Las Vegas. There's no way Okay, folks, I mean, so they weren't all, the sideshow wasn't always what it was meant to be, but it certainly didn't take your money as quickly and as effectively as Las Vegas. And Las Vegas doesn't come along till later on, I believe. I don't know when it became incorporated and gambling was started there. Bugsy Siegel, I guess, although gambling was there before Bugsy Siegel, he just popularized it. He brought it into focus. There's the rocking stone. These women sitting on top, some are picnicking underneath, and two women sitting on top. So it's a rocking stone. I kept on looking at the Turkish Harem and looking for the rocking stone. Okay, people at Battered, Castle Williams, Manhattan. I believe Castle Williams. Is Castle Williams? I'm looking at the group of disparate people created a tableau vivant of archetypes at the Harper's Edge Battery Park at Manhattan's southern tip, where New York began. The southern tip, Manhattan's southern tip, is where New York began as the area's strategic location. As the area's strategic location was recognized by Native Americans and early Dutch settlers of New Amsterdam. So that was where New York City began. Castle Williams, the circular sandstone fortification, was built as a naval defense on Governor's Island in 1811. Castle Williams, and that's what we're looking at here. Oh no, we're looking at there again. I'm looking at, there are two photographs to a line, and I'm looking at Castle Williams, but I should be looking up. You're looking at it today. It's a military prison. It's used as a prison as well. Okay, well, let's move along. This is a great shot, bird's eye view of Central Park from Westside YMCA, Manhattan, 1930. The park assumes an expansive character and broadened perspective from this lofty vantage point. Just beautiful. The park is beautiful from here. And we're looking at Christopher Park. We're looking at women walking along with handsome cabs over here, and unemployed transit men. And all right, so here we go. We'll look at East End Avenue at 81st Street. Okay, let's move along and see what we have over here. We're moving along. We're just passing through the offices. And you'll find the commissioner's office in here. That's to our left. An open space over here. The bird's eye view of Carl Shores Park and Kenmore Square, Hotel Ambassador. And okay, let's see what we have. We're coming back to where we started from. Let's find out what's doing over here. Flatiron Building. Let's do this Farragut Monument and Flatiron Building, Madison Square Park, Manhattan, 1905. Long considered one of the foremost examples of 19th century American commemorative art. The Admiral Farragut Monument, this is beautiful, I've seen that for years, is at the north end of Madison Square Park. Again, Madison Square Park, if I'm not mistaken, is where the original Madison Square Garden stood. And you're looking at on Fifth Avenue. You're looking at the Flatiron Building. Looks from the top, it looks like an iron, so it's a Flatiron Building. That's what it's called. And, okay, let's see what we have over here. I'm going to find something here to finish up with. We're at the Washington Square Park now. That's where we began the arch. And I guess let's do the Cascade Stairway. Sorry, folks, the Cascade Stairway. Riverside Drive Extension, Cascade Stairway and Railroad, Riverside Park at 148th Street, Manhattan. And the photographer is unidentified. The scene shown here is just to the north of today's Riverbank State Park and the North River Sewage Treatment Facility. Around 1900, a viaduct was created to bridge the precipitous fault line. There is a fault line in New York City. It's in Harlem. It runs under 125th Street. There is a fault line. You always think of fault lines as being out in the middle of nowhere in California and San Francisco, but there is a fault line that runs under 125th Street. And there was a bit of a quake a few months ago, maybe September, August or September. There was an earthquake, yeah, something like that. And some of the folks have felt it, and some others didn't. I didn't feel anything. So basically, supposedly, they have quake envy. And I was talking to somebody there was a story about a guy who was getting ready to jump off a ledge in the building. They were in this, the gentleman I was interviewing was in this building, and while he was there, a person stepped out onto the ledge, and the police were down below, the fire department was down below setting up the thing to catch him, so he wouldn't, he'd bounce off this thing, trampoline, whatever, the matting, whatever they're using. And the quake happened just as he was standing up there, and he was saved. He came in, and here he was ready to jump, and the quake kind of, I guess, woke him up, and he never did jump. So that's the fault line 125th Street along Riverside Park and Drive to be extended north, and improvements made. The relatively remote location, steep incline, and active riverfront railroad did not inhibit city planners from introducing a rustic perimeter wall and monumental stairway with neoclassic designs. So you're looking at the city from 1890 through 1940. Again, my birth year. This what was happening. The year I was. This takes you through my first year. Born in Brooklyn, as I said. Okay, let's see if we have anything else. We have, I'm just going to kind of find something. We have New York World's Fair, Trilon and Perisphere Theme Center, New York's World Fair, Flushing Meadows, Manhattan, 1939. If you've seen Men in Black, and who hasn't, great film, the original anyway, it happens at the saucer that the bug is going to take. It's part of the structure at the World's Fair in Flushing Meadows. That's right near where Shea Stadium stood. Okay, we've got Cleopatra's Needle, night scene at Central Park South. Again, we're at Luna Park. That burned down, by the way. Luna Park burned down. It is built up now a little bit. There's some, it's called Luna Park now, but the original Luna Park burned down. A massive fire destroyed all of Luna Park. Again, that's in Coney Island. Okay, let's see what else we have. The double-decker bus and Cleopatra's Needle again. And this guy with his two horses. The horses are beautiful. Okay, man with two horses. We're back in Washington Square Park again. And let's see what else. Is there anything? We're back at the horses again. The workhorses clear snow from paths. And let's give a shout out to maintenance workers. Maintenance workers, Central Park, Manhattan, 1906. Byron Company collection of the Museum of the City of New York. The laborers of a park worker were treated with dignity in this sensitive portrait of routine maintenance. Byron Company's photo service captured thousands of scenes of everyday life, and the extensive collection of the Museum of the City of New York and the extensive collection of the Museum of the City of New York gives a broad sense of society in New York City at the turn of the 20th century, during a time when traditional ways were evolving in a city of increasing modernity, M-O-D-E-R-N-I-T-E, modernity? Okay, I'll get that eventually. I'll think of it later. Okay, so there's a gentleman working cleaning, and I thought I heard somebody come up. I don't know if I heard the door close, but I thought somebody came up and nobody did. So here I am. We're here. We've come to what we thought was going to be an event and a reception and all that, and that's all by itself. So this could be the only on opening day. And I'm pretty sure it was opening day. I'm pretty sure that's what they said. It was going to be opening day. So far, I'm the only person here on opening day. And it's 10 a.m. was when the doors opened for this. It's 10 after 11 now, and I'm not seeing anything. And I'm kind of suspecting maybe there's a mistake on the date, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up. Let's see if there's anything else, and then we'll go. Some folks coming in. Again, it's a Saturday. It's an overcast day. It's a little humid. I don't think it's going to hit 90 some odd degrees today, from what I can remember being outside. The sun is not out. We don't have enough, very much sun right now, so that's what's happening. Oh, I see what I've done here. The opening reception is June 13th, 2012, so this is not opening day. We're a month into this, but I just got the email, Parkcentric. I think I know what I'm talking about. It's open Saturday. So this could be This could be, that was Wednesday is the opening day, June 13th. And it's not normally. Gallery hours Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Closed holidays. For general information, call 911 or again, nyc.gov/parks. What's unusual about me being up here today is it's Saturday. It's not that it's an opening day. This opened on June 13th. But it's a Saturday, so the Arsenal is usually closed. So this is unusual here, but still, on the weekend, you'd think some people would be up here checking. So I missed the reception. I missed whatever interviews. It's my fault, folks, but I just got the email, so I thought I was hitting something fresh. And I thought it was kind of strange that they'd have a reception on Saturday, but that's why I'm here by myself today. And I guess that'll be it. Let's see what our time is, what we're running on right now. It's we're here. We're going on 46 minutes right now. So, folks, I think you're probably tired of hearing my voice now. So I'm going to shut down again. It's Parkcentric, photographs from the Museum of the City of New York, 1890 through 1940. And if you're coming out to see, if you want to see this, you have until August 30th of this year to check this out. So that's your opportunity to come and see. I mean, I can't even start to describe the beauty of some of these photographs. It's just everything in black and white, and just so, wow. There's a bird's eye view of Central Park. We'll close out with bird's eye view of Central Park from Sherry Netherland, Manhattan, the Sherry Netherland Hotel. Unidentified photographer, collection of the Museum of the City of New York, like an isometric pre-Google. This is a pre-Google map, by the way. This distorted view is kind of distorted. You see some distort, but you see the shadow. It looks like the hotel, and some great. I guess I'm looking at Fifth Avenue now. Or wow, look at this shot. That maybe I may be looking at an elevated line, but I'm not sure. It's a subway. This distorted view taken from the Sherry Netherland Hotel at 5th Avenue, 60th Street accentuates Central Park's majesty and expansiveness. Notable features include the pond and wooded area, now the Hallett Nature Sanctuary at the southeast corner, the zoo just to the north of 5th Avenue, and the sheep meadow in the distance. The sheep meadow and the great lawn that's where some of the concerts, I held the concerts in the park. I got to see Diana Ross at that one. I was there both nights. The night it rained, and the next night just a spectacular concert. And we're looking at 5th Avenue, and I guess we're looking up. We're looking just north of 5th Avenue. We're at 60th Street, so I'm going to say we're looking uptown from here, and I'm not sure. It could be down, but I'm not sure. I can't really judge because it's 1932. I'm looking for. I see a tower up a high-rise, but I'm looking for buildings that'll tell me which way I'm looking, but I can't tell. Okay, let's finish up with this Sheridan Square in snow. That's SHERIDAN Square in snow. Christopher Park, Manhattan, circa 1905 to 1920. In contrast to the bird's eye aerials, Jesse Tarbox Beals captures an intimate street scene of Christopher Park at Sheridan Square in Greenwich Village. Snow has softened this place. Little changed physically to this day. In 1969, the Stonewall Riot was the beginning of the gay movement. The Stonewall Riot, where really the gay movement exploded at that point, and the people started waking up to the plight of gays in the city, and all started Stonewall. And that's what the Stonewall Riot broke up opposite on Christopher Street. So right here, we're looking at the photograph, and I hope I got the right one. Right here, right across from there is where New York woke up to the plight of the gay community. The Stonewall Riot broke out opposite on Christopher Street, an event that launched the modern gay rights movement in America. Later, George Segal's Gay Liberation Monument was installed near the existing bronze portrait of General Philip Sheridan. Beals, the photographer, is widely considered the first female photojournalist, and her sensitive photo captured the bohemian Greenwich Village of a bygone era. Before I close down, an old friend of mine, Flo Fox, and I haven't mentioned her name in a long time. When I was on WMCA, she was a constant guest of mine. Flo Fox, legally blind in one eye, blind in the other. When she became legally blind, she contracted MS, and she became legally blind in a good eye. She was a dress designer for Joseph Papp, Shakespeare in the Park, and she went on. Her fingers could no longer nimble. So of all things, she became a photographer, and she became a world-class photographer. It's been a long time since I spoke to Flo, but if you look in, she's got some gamey stuff too, some stuff that's kind of rated XXXX on her website. But if you look at Flo Fox, FLOFOX, you'll find some of her statuary. She did at Père Lachaise in Paris. But she did some amazing work of black and white. She did some really great New York City photography, all in black and white, and her stuff is just spectacular. So if you look up Flo Fox and see if any of her work is available to be bought, and she has a couple of great books she came out with, and so Flo Fox, she's quite a character and quite a photographer. So this sort of thing is right up her alley. Well, okay, I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else. Again, my name is Herb Malsman. You've been listening to New York City Visions here, and I'm your fellow New Yorker. And there's nobody here yet. It's going at 11:15. The reception was a month and a day ago, and I missed that. So, and again, it's going to be here through August. Let me do this again. Let me tell you how long it's going to be. I'll give it to you again. August 13th. August 13th, 2012. Again, if you want information, it's the Arsenal Central Park. Go to nyc.gov/parks and look into what's happening here through August. They also have photo reprints to hang in your home or give as a gift. You can also, I guess, you can go through. It looks like collections.mcny.org. So reproductions you can find out at collections.mcny.org. Shipping and handling fees are included, and you can have some of these. I would imagine these photographs. I would imagine are on their website. I'm not sure they are. These photographs you'll find on the website, and you can order these photographs right from there. So you'll get to see some of this. I'll try to find some of this online, some of these images online. I'll go into that site and see if I can't upload some of those along with the shots. This is going to be on YouTube, by the way. You go to Herb Malsman, Malsman, YouTube. You'll find this on there. Soon I should have it up by Monday or so, available at YouTube, also at archive.org. And I'll try to find some of the photographs at that website and put some of these photographs up online for you folks to watch, to look at as you listen to the piece. Okay, that's it. We're going to go. Again, you're listening to New York City Visions. I'm your host and fellow traveler, Herb Malsman. We're running on 53 minutes. We're going to go. I thank you for tuning in. Again, it's been great. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Okay. I'm going to let Mr. Jones get back downstairs and hang out with his buds. What is he going to do? Oh, the elevator's opening. And can I just ask you a question, sir? One question. How did you hear about this? How did you hear about this exhibit?
I was just here with my granddaughter to see the zoo,
right.
And I saw the sign outside your building.
Yeah, it's outside the building.
Yeah.
Where's your granddaughter?
She's at the zoo with my wife. Yeah. So zoos make me a little nauseous, frankly.
Really? Are you from Manhattan?
We're from Boston.
Okay, Boston.
Yeah, we're here for a family wedding. So,
when's the wedding? Tomorrow?
The wedding is tonight.
Tonight.
And it's in the Market Garden down in Greenwich Village.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to the something Parson. What is it? Do you know any? It's the Hungry Parson, or it's not quite that.
Oh, a restaurant?
A restaurant.
Oh,
yeah.
the Hungry Parson.
After that, yeah.
Okay, so you're here to see the photographs then?
Yes. Just thought I'd kill some time here and see, and I love photographs of New York and Central Park.
You got some great stuff.
This was perfect.
Well, Boston's got some great shots too.
Yeah.
Boston is every bit as historic.
Right.
More historic, perhaps.
Right.
Yeah.
We're staying down in Union Park, which I realized is an Olmsted Park as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Again, your name is?
Excuse me?
Your name?
Richard.
Richard. Richard, so the wedding is tonight. Who's getting married?
My nephew.
Yeah?
So, yeah. So,
How long have they been dating?
I think for about a year. They met in Texas. They're both in advertising, but now they're both working here in Manhattan and living down in Chelsea.
Oh, wow, Chelsea, that's a great area,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it's very nice. We went to the High Line yesterday.
Yeah, wow,
that was very pretty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Enjoy the photographs.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and enjoy the wedding tonight, and good luck and congratulations to your nephew. Or your nephew?
My nephew and his soon-to-be wife.
And what are their names?
Is Chris and Jill.
Chris. That sounds like a great Chris and Jill. You know, it sounds like it flows nicely.
I think I'm hoping they'll be very happy.
They're going to be great.
Yeah.
Okay. So we had another guest. We have another guest coming in, killing a little time. So the pictures, so the sign, and came up, and he's going to a wedding today. I said, this is perfect. Okay, so it worked out fine. We got another voice on, folks. I gave you a break from my droning and my whininess, and Walter Cronkite. I like the way Mr. Jones said Walter Cronkite. When I first went on radio, the first time I was on a thing called station In Touch Radio, In Touch Networks. Here in New York City, is a closed-circuit radio station for the print handicap. And I decided the first time I'd ever been on radio, you read the newspapers in the morning. So I was on in the morning reading stories in the daily news and, reporting on this and reading these stories out for folks that couldn't read them themselves. And I wanted to be Walter Cronkite, so I did everything like this. I did this Walter Cronkite thing. And then I listened to the replay at 12 noon, and I sounded awful, so I just said, well, I'm just going to, so I've spent 5 decades stumbling through my interviews, so there you go. So, and I think this is the first time I've actually worked alone. I think this is the first time I've actually worked alone. And perhaps it's best that I had the wrong date, so it worked out fine. Okay, again, we're going to go. We're running on an hour right now. Let's see where we are right now, folks. I'm sorry I've taken up all this space on you. Okay, we're going at 50. Okay, not an hour. Let's get it under an hour. Again, you're listening to New York City Visions. I'm your host and fellow New Yorker, Malsman. We're going to go. Thanks for tuning in today. Bye-bye.